So hello and welcome to DMW Does. I play on a community server on Minecraft, so this is the modded Feed the Beast for Infinity selection. This is our spawn, with a little bit of desert here, but so this server's been going for a little bit, and you can see waypoints where I've set spawn and places I've been and stuff. So I'm just going to go over here and we've set this up, and this is from a mod called Draconic Evolution. It's called the admin dislocator, and it can only be brought in by an admin. But we stuck a button on the side. I'm just going to give this a quick whack, and I'll be back after it's loaded, as it's just going to teleport me to a random location about 10,000 blocks from here, which I have absolutely no control over where it's going to land me, so I'll push this button and be back in a second. Okay, so the world's loading in around me, and it looks like I'm in quite a snowy area, and right next to the landing site of a meteor. So this is a meteor, and this is from Applied Energistics 2. So in the centre of that meteor there will be a skystone chest, and it contains presses, but that's something we'll get to later. Just for now, I'm not going to be able to mine this meteor because I don't have the required level. So looking at my stuff, my first priority is going to be food, so I'm just going to have a quick look at my map, and it looks like there's going to be something over this way. So unlike the usual Feed the Beast Infinity pack, I've got a few more mods added in here. It's part of the collection that the people like to have on the server. One of these mods is called Chocolate Quest, and looking at this castle, it looks like one that was probably added by that. So I'm not actually going to go invade this castle right now, because it's armed with a lot of skeletons and zombies, all equipped with diamond armor, which means I would probably likely be brutally killed pretty quickly. So I'm just going to have a quick hunt around, see if I can find a bit more of a friendly area. I'm not a big fan of the snow, and I need to find some sort of food. For a start though, this mound looks suspicious to me. It's from a mod called Thorngraft. Zombies sounds coming from inside it, and that looks like it might be a village over there in the distance. And yes, so this is a Thorncraft mound, and there will be a node which you can just faintly see in the middle there. There's also going to be a couple of spawners, and there'll be some chests down the middle. At the moment I don't want to mess with that though, as once again I'll probably lead to my untimely death. So yeah, tiny little village, actually not badly located, but as I said, I don't like snow all that much, so I'm not considering particularly living in it, but I might just have a look in and see what they've got in the way of resources. Okay, so it's a good start. We've got some wheat, so I'm just going to nab all of this wheat. I'm not a big fan of potatoes. I find wheat more of a reliable food source, especially with some of the additions the mod makes. You can take wheat and turn it into much more food rather easily, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. But first I'm just going to see what's available and what I can nab for my own use. Okay, so that's it. As I said, this village is very tiny. You can see it on my map on the top right hand side. I can expand that map to look like this, but simply pressing J just gives me a bit of a bigger view. So I'm going to go head over this way where you can see this bit of green towards the edge of my map, and hopefully there'll be something over there that's a bit more friendly and to my likings. I'll pop back once I get over that direction a bit more and find something a bit more suitable. Okay, so I've moved out a bit, and I'm now inside sort of a mountain range, and I've just stumbled across another village, so I'm just going to poke my head into this one as well and have a quick look. Although I'm seeing nothing particularly friendly on the map, so this does make me wonder if it's a village or in actual fact it's a chocolate quest dungeon thing again, which would of course murder me. Okay, so it looks like it's probably chocolate quest, but we've encountered our first. So that was a concussion creeper. They don't do any damage like a regular creeper, but they do instead just teleport you away, so they can be a bit of a nuisance. So, yes, this is definitely a chocolate quest thing. You can see the very flat generated terrain from it, and also there's a spawner just in there that you can see has just spawned a whole bunch of unfriendly things. So I'm just going to carry on and skirt around the side of this and continue looking for somewhere a bit nicer. Oh, that over in the distance though, it looks like something I'd be interested in exploring. So this thing I'm heading towards now is from another mod, which I believe I've previously mentioned so far, called Thorncraft. So it's just sort of an obelisk thing. In the middle, you can see there is a single chest, and that chest can contain any of the random generation items for dungeon loot, which there is due to the mods being in here. A few added little goodies, some of which are quite nice to have. Ooh, that was close. Let's go punch that piggy, because otherwise I could be dead in a minute. So here we are, we've come to the other side. We're just over the snow, as you can see. It looks much more like an area I'd be interested in doing, so I'm just going to stick my head over the side of this hill and have a quick look and see what's over there. Hopefully it'll be quite nice. Oh, so there's some forest to my right, which looks good, a nice collection of wood. A sort of semi-plains-ish area with kind of lakes, it looks like. So let's have a quick look over here. Looks like more snow in the distance, but I'm okay with that. If I just go this way a little bit into the centre, I'll be quite happy, I think, actually. All these short trees should give me a nice little supply of starting wood, while I just clear out some of the beginning area where I'm going to choose to lay my foundations. Yeah, so this looks good to me. I've just popped over the hill, and I'm just going to pop my house sort of in this dip here, actually. So I'm just going to start by the usual Minecraft way, knocking away a couple of these trees, collect myself some logs. So, one log, and two logs. So, Okay, so part of the mods adds fast leaf to clay. So I've just cleared a couple of bits of logs around this, and this is the last one. So once I break this log down, you'll see, or not, maybe this log will do it. Ah, there was one hiding. Yes, so once I separate the leaves, as you saw, they just quickly all decayed away into nothingness. So by knocking out this top block here, in fact, because there's no more wood touching, all the leaves just immediately decay away. So my first night looms on the horizon, so I'm just going to dig down. I'm just going to make a little hole in the ground, somewhere for me to hide up, or hide down in this case I suppose actually, and away and out of the way of stuff. So I've just gone down far enough to give me a little opportunity to dig. Just dig through. Size isn't of the most important factor right now. I just need somewhere where I can hide up and out of the way. So, as you can see, that's somebody else I play with joining the server. Right, so I've acquired 9 knot oak wood. So, first thing we're going to build is, of course, your usual crafting table. So let's get that placed down. Okay, crafting table, and then the usual bit of wood into sticks, and I'm going to make a pickaxe, which I like to have my first slot, and then I'm going to make an axe just to collect some wood, and then of course go for my immediate upgrades by going plunk, plink, blink, blink, which allows me to expand my house. So I've just uncovered copper ore. This particular copper is actually from Galacticraft. The mod pack actually has a few different coppers in it by this point, just because of duplication in the mods. You can disable them, we just didn't when we generated the world, and it just has stayed the same ever since. It's not the biggest issue in the world, it's just one of those things, to be honest. Like, it probably would have been better if we had, but oh well, by this point. It does mean you end up with a surplus of copper generally. So hopefully this will be bright enough so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just hunting through though, looking for some coal in a second to make myself some torches as you would. It's going to be the same as a normal Minecraft start for a little while. So I'm just going to skip over some of the boring mining, and I'll be back in a bit / the next episode with a whole bunch more resources and ready to plunder on. So until next time, I guess, I will catch you later with a whole bunch more resources. Have fun.